I swear to God, if any other film decides to throw deformed animals at me on the screen without my knowledge, it'll be the end of me. What's up, guys? Welcome to 31 Days of Horror. I'm Morgan Film Fan. Let's jump into another day of scares. This is The Funhouse. This was released in 1981 and directed by the Texas Chainsaw Massacre's director from 1974, Tobe Hooper. I'd heard of this one and I'd always wanted to see it because it remained a classic. So I checked it out and I liked a lot of things about it. It was fun. It kept that 80s touch. It's definitely a decent slasher, especially when it comes to the villain, I would say. Like the main, they call him the monster kind of thing. And it's a pretty simple premise. Basically, you start with your lead character, Amy, who right at the beginning shows her tits in a shower scene. It's a pretty fantastic. You get her little brother who is pulling a prank by doing this complete Michael Myers point of view shot that's completely like ripped off out of Halloween. It's so obvious. It's funny. But he goes to the shower and pretends to stab his sister with a fake knife. Now, why he's playing a prank on his sister while his sister's in the shower? It's a little weird, but it is what it is, and she obviously gets pissed at him. There's a carnival in town, which there's a funhouse in, but this carnival is basically a traveling carnival. It has a little bit of controversy to it, and she now refuses to take her little brother there next week, but she's going there that night with a date whose name is it Buzz? I think it's Buzz in the film. She ends up going with Buzz and two other friends. The little brother follows, sneaks out of the house to follow her to the carnival because she won't take him. And while they're there, they start to meet a lot of strange people. There's this old woman who just cackles like, "God is watching you," kind of thing. You get like this homeless looking guy. You get all the carnies. They especially keep looking at Amy with really weird looks. Like, they'll be saying and doing their thing and like, "Step right up," and whatever, and they'll always be looking at Amy with these weird looks. And then there's this really funny character, actually, this fortune teller, which actually she comes into the plot quite a bit as the film goes on, relating to the monster and all that. Now, okay, there are actual deformed animals in this film because there's a freak show house scene, and there's nothing that makes my skin crawl more than like mutated animals. Okay, there's nothing in any horror film or any film period that I just can't look at other than that. Like to the point where I had to like just close my eyes. I'm like, nope. And like I was like frantically like going around looking for the remote, trying to shut the TV. And then I regain myself, and I'm like I play it, and I like with my eyes closed, and I'm just listening to when this freaking scene is over and trying to like get forward because I'm just like, I can't do this. It's the one thing that completely makes my skin crawl. I really like the aesthetic of the funhouse itself. They have this basement scene where you have this like old school steam shots coming out, and you can tell they're like steam machines, but they give a really nice aesthetic to like the environment that's going on. But overall, it's a really creepy film that does feel pretty Tobe Hooper-ish in the sense that like Texas Chainsaw kind of feel, especially with the crazy characters. The characters are just weird and very creepy, very over the top and in your face, and like I said, there's the specific scenes that disturb the hell out of me. So just for that, this probably is the scariest film I've seen so far, probably ever, just for that scene. I don't know if I'll ever be able to watch it. I'll have to skip that scene every single time. But other than that, everything else was pretty good. Like I said, I like the villain. He's this crazy looking guy. He wears this Frankenstein mask to like cover his face, and when he finally reveals himself, he takes it off, and he also has this crazy like mutant like face, and he gives probably the best like crazy like high pitched monster scream that I've ever heard, that you could probably parody. Like just that sound clip, if you played it on over top so many things, like that sound clip on its own is absolutely genius. So that stuff was fun. The lead is very good looking too. She's a very good looking girl, and she makes a good final girl for a film like this. So it's pretty good. I don't know, maybe I would probably, excuse me, I would probably land at like 70 out of 100. Why out of 100? Because I hate decimals, and I think that's it. There's not too much to say. It's a pretty simple film. Yeah, so check it out if you want. Early 80s stuff. You could, like, this and Chainsaw feel like it's from the same director. It goes to show that when you see, like, Tobe Hooper's name on a film like Poltergeist, I don't know if he did the whole film. I really don't, because that one feels so different than these two, Texas Chainsaw and this one. But, I don't know, check it out if you want. Subscribe to Morgan Film Fan if you like my film reviews, and if you like to listen to the sound of my voice, and I will be back for more soon, so stay tuned, and cheers.